Defence Minister Richard Marles and Opposition Leader Peter Dutton have spoken at the Defending Australia Forum. The leaders joining forces on the battle of China's dominance, but differed on the levels of diplomacy needed by Australia to address it. Hortensia Bore filed this report.
From the AUKUS deal to China, Australia's leaders have addressed the nation at the Defending Australia Forum. Hosted by News Corp at Australia's War Memorial in Canberra, Defence Minister Richard Marles and his predecessor, Opposition Leader Peter Dutton, tackled the most pressing national security issues facing the nation. China, the dominating theme in the room.
China has, over the last decade, sought to shape the world around it in a way that it has not done before. And this has been accompanied by the biggest conventional military build-up we have seen by any country since the end of World War II. This is a massive expansion of the Chinese military, and it is happening without any transparent explanation to the region or the world about its purpose.
While relations appear to be thawing of late, Marles pointed out his concerns with China's activity in the South China Sea, one of Australia's main trade routes.
China is, however, a significant source of anxiety in respect of our national security. The artificial islands which China is building in the South China Sea seek to assert an idea of sovereignty over that body of water which is inconsistent with the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea.
Peter Dutton agreed with the Defence Minister, concerned about the threat to global rules-based order.
In Japan in recent days, world leaders, including Prime Minister Albanese, have been very critical of China. In the corridors of Canberra, our brightest policy minds speak of how the military build-up of China in our region is occurring without transparency or reassurance.
But he warned the government diplomacy will only get them so far.
We must also be realistic lest we risk drifting into wishful thinking that diplomacy can always save the day. So while we continue with our strenuous efforts in diplomacy, we must put the accelerator down on defence deterrence.
Richard Marles admitted that managing the relationship with China is difficult, but not impossible. Hortensia Bore, Sky News.